Is it going to be 2010 Formula Drift champ Vaughn Gittin Jr. or a reigning champ Daigo the Ninja Saito?
Well, let's be honest, Vaughn Gittin Jr. needs a win right here to maintain his championship lead. If he does not, he possibly hands over the reins to Daigo Saito.
Well, here we go. Daigo's going to lead. We've seen some astronomical speeds on entry. Look at the angle from Daigo. Almost triple digits from Daigo Saito as he leads. Good job through the sweeper.
Crazy angle right there as Vaughn Gittin Jr. now starting to catch up as the course compresses into this second inside clip right here. And Vaughn Gittin Jr. trying to chase down Daigo Saito.
These guys are out for blood. They're hungry for another championship, and they're leaving it all out on the track.
Love that run. A lot of smoke on track. Great door-to-door action. Awesome proximity by Vaughn Gittin Jr. And a nice lead run by Daigo Saito. Perfect drifting.
Dude, parallel parking right next to each other. Almost triple digits. Here we go. Vaughn Gittin Jr. is now going to lead. Daigo Saito gives chase.
This could be for the championship lead right here. 96.4 miles per hour. Daigo Saito not giving an inch as Vaughn Gittin Jr. shoots to the outer zone.
Vaughn Gittin Jr. ready to rock. Dips a tire into the dirt. Does not hit a course marker here as they bring it around that last and final clipping point.
Daigo Saito unfazed as you can hear the roar of Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s motor as they cross the finish line.
Unbelievable battles here under the lights here at Palm Beach. Look at Daigo Saito in the rearview mirror. That's where Vaughn Gittin Jr. goes off. He does touch the dirt. That will be a deduction, but not a zero. Let's go to the judges. We're going one more time.
Wow.
It was a split decision across the board. One judge said one more time, one said Saito, one said Gittin. So that means they're going at it again. Daigo Saito will lead, Vaughn Gittin Jr. gives chase.
Well, I'm happy to see this as Daigo Saito initiates high on speed, 96.8 miles per hour, and Vaughn Gittin Jr. closing the door in the first outer zone.
Two of the best chase drivers in the business. Look at the old Houdini from Vaughn Gittin Jr. First you see him, now you don't. Bring it around to that first. Oh my goodness.
Contact is made on course, and Vaughn Gittin Jr. continues to drive through, possibly thinking there would have been some separation there. You can see he's still on throttle as they make contact, and wow, that was a pretty aggressive hit.
Now here's the situation as it unfolds. The judges have deemed fault to Vaughn Gittin Jr. He's also conceded this battle, meaning Daigo Saito's in the finals. Now both drivers wait to see if their vehicles can be repaired. Vaughn Gittin Jr. for third, and Daigo Saito against Essa in the finals. This is our next battle, Ryan. Chelsea DeNova versus Daigo Saito. Both these gentlemen going for Formula Drift Rookie of the Year here in 2012.
And Chelsea DeNova, quite a weekend, very aggressive driver, but equally aggressive and phenomenal is Daigo Saito.
Daigo the Ninja Saito cutting through the competition, but Chelsea DeNova garnishing a lot of attention and fans. 57.4 miles per hour from Daigo.
Oh, and look at that contact on course between Daigo Saito and Chelsea DeNova. Daigo Saito was on a nice line, and Chelsea DeNova kind of dived in right there. Looks like he may even think he's at fault, Jared.
Chelsea staying in it, smoking the tires, but he ain't going nowhere with those bent wheels. You saw Chelsea DeNova pushing from the rear. Daigo Saito's car was in the right places, but Chelsea parking it right next to Daigo. Looks like he's hitting some switches there, and I have to assume Chelsea's at fault here.
Did not seem like a big drop in speed from Daigo Saito. Chelsea DeNova hits him, and it looks like the judges agree Daigo Saito gets the win.